Okay, there we go. We're up and running. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 13 of the Spring into Simple Decluttering Challenge. So we are on our second last day. Tomorrow is the last day. So if you're still with me, you've still been doing what you can. That's awesome. I'm proud of you. I had just had a quick peek through the group and I noticed that Denise had left a comment that said she hadn't been able to keep up and was feeling, kind of down about that. And I just wanted to remind you that there is no pressure to keep up. The point of this challenge is to clear some of the clutter, do what you can in the time you have. If you can't keep up with all the days, that's totally fine. And the good thing is, the emails, you have the emails forever, so you can always come back to them. The videos will be saved in the group as well as on YouTube, so you can watch those whenever you can get to them or want to get to them. So there's never any pressure. The goal is just to do what you can, and sometimes life happens. Sometimes, we have the best of intentions and it just doesn't work out, which is fine. Life happens, that just happens to all of us. And also, I want to remind you guys, if, you have stuff going on in your life, hard stuff or good stuff, sometimes life is happening and that's more important. The work we do here to clear the clutter from our home is so that we have more time and energy for life, so that we can enjoy the good parts more. We can get through the challenging parts with a little less stress weighing us down. So I just wanted to remind you, don't feel bad if you've skipped some days or skipped a bunch of days or, have struggled to keep up. It's okay. And all of this content will be available for you whenever you want to get to it. And good morning, Lori. Thank you for joining me. I often think the good and bad thing is that our clutter will always wait for us. Good because we can know that we'll get to that later. Bad because it waits for us until we deal with it. But don't put pressure on yourself. If you have stuff going on, totally fine. Catch up when you can. Skip what days you need to skip. And just do what you can in the time you have. And remember, even if you find, just one or two things to get rid of as you're going about your daily tasks, that kind of stuff matters and it adds up. If you constantly and consistently keep an eye out for things to remove from your home that aren't adding value or you don't use, need, or love, that matters and it adds up. So even if you find a piece of paper today to recycle or, one thing to get rid of, that matters too. So I just wanted to encourage you guys. I know, it's sometimes hard. We get hard on ourselves if we can't do something perfectly, but we're focusing on progress, not perfection. So, and good morning, Cheryl. She says, doing what I can, feeling good about what I've accomplished. Right. We should celebrate what we've been able to do because it's big. It matters and it's important. So celebrate what you've done. Don't be hard on yourselves. The clutter will wait for us when we have a chance to deal with it. So I just wanted to start with that because I just really want to encourage you guys not to, be hard on yourselves or beat yourselves up. Just do what you can. So today's task, we're doing one more day in our wardrobes. And so today's task is we did tops and we did bottoms, and now we're doing what's left. So this could be your accessories like shoes, jewelry, scarves, bags, outerwear. It could be pajamas, workout clothes, underwear, socks, whatever you want to tackle. I mean, you can tackle all of those categories. You can pick just one. You decide what you're going to tackle today. You could also do your formal clothes or your work clothes, or if you wear uniforms for work, maybe you want to tackle that. Oh, and hi, Amanda. Thank you for joining us. So that's today's task. We're going to pick one or more categories of those extras and tackle them. So be sure to check today's email. And I shared more about the tips, getting to understand why you're having a hard time letting go, because once we know why we're having a hard time, it becomes a lot easier to actually let go. I talk more about trying everything on and really paying attention to how you feel in it, how you look in it, if it fits well, if you like the way you look. And then I give you 6 questions also to ask yourself as you're decluttering. So check your email for that, for all those links and details. And we're going to tackle whatever category of stuff you're working on today. We're going to tackle it the very same way we did in our other 2 days of clothing decluttering. So I encourage you to gather it all up in one place. First, pull out anything you know you don't like, you know you don't want to keep. Next, pull out anything you love, wear all the time, and know you definitely want to keep. And then start sorting through what's left. And it's usually this stuff that's left is the trickiest, because it's not stuff we hate and it's not stuff we love. It's stuff that's just okay. So this is where it's really helpful to try things on, look at yourself in the mirror, take pictures of yourself, really assess how you look and feel in these clothes or accessories or whatever you're doing. So I encourage you to be ruthless. If you have like a gut reaction or a gut instinct like telling you, I just don't like this, try to listen to that rather than talking yourself into keeping something. It can be easy to talk yourself into keeping something. You know, you think like, well, like let's say you have a purse that you don't really like and you never use, but you're like, well, it would be a good purse if we're on holiday, or it would be good if I go back to work. Like if you have a gut reaction that says, I don't really like it, I don't use it, I never choose to use it, I'm keeping it, you know, just in case, listen to that gut reaction, because that's a great way to be more ruthless. So that's today's task. So I'm excited to see what you're working on. We might all tackle different categories in our wardrobe today because we'll have different accessories and extras. So do what you can. If you can tackle more than one category, like if you want to do socks, underwear, pajamas, and workout clothes, awesome. If you just want to do your sock drawer, awesome too. So pick what's going to work for you, for the time you have, what you can reasonably take on today, and we will work on doing clothes today. So that's today's task. Before I came on to the video, I saw a post in the group that I just wanted to talk about too, about books. And I have actually in the past considered having a day just for books in the challenge, because books can be tough to declutter. So that might be something we do in the future. We'll have to see what kind of feedback we get. But it was about having a hard time letting go of books, and Jessica had posted it, and she was trying to sell them on eBay, but she's just not sure if that's the way to go. So I know that books can be tough, like books, especially if you're a book lover. It's hard to let go of your books. So I just wanted to quickly share my favorite suggestions to maybe help if anyone else is struggling with this too. So I love donating books that we're done with to our library, because for one, we use the library often and I love being able to support them. And then for two, if I ever, regret my decision or wish I had that book again, I can go to the library and borrow it, which is great. So it kind of takes the pressure off myself. It's like they can store the books for me and I don't need them in my own home. So that's my favorite suggestion. I also saw someone comment on her post and say donating books to like senior centers is a great option. So I think that was really good, because I know that would be another great place to know your books are being used and loved. And that's one of the things I have found helpful is if I have books on my shelf that I'm either not going to read or not going to read again, it feels easier for me to let go when I know that someone else will read and appreciate them. So I encourage you to be really honest if you've already read it or if you haven't read it. Are you going to read that book? Are you going to read it again? Really be honest with yourself. Like, why are you keeping it? What purpose is it serving? Is it worth the space it's taking up? Those kind of things. And then sometimes with books, it just feels really good to know that they can be read and loved by somebody else. So that would be my suggestion for that. I know that's a tough one. And as someone who enjoys reading too, I know that, it's sometimes hard. And books are expensive. It can be hard to, let those things go. But that would be my suggestion. So I hope that helps. And then I hope, that today's task goes well. I hope you get rid of lots of clutter in those little extra categories in your wardrobe. And again, just focus on making progress. Do what you can in the time you have today. Progress, not perfection. We just want to get some clutter gone. So whatever you're able to do today is Wonderful. So I will be back tomorrow for our last day of the challenge. And we're actually going to finish the challenge the same way we started, which is such a great way to show you how far you've come. So I'll talk more about that tomorrow in tomorrow's video. And then I also have something to share with you that can help you go on from here. So that will be tomorrow. We'll finish up our wardrobes today. Keep posting in the group. Show us what you're working on. Show us the progress you're making. And I will see you back here tomorrow, 9 a.m. for our last video chat for the challenge. And yeah, we'll go from there. So take care, everybody. I hope you're enjoying the challenge. I hope it's a fun challenge. Sometimes it's hard, but in a good way. So I hope you're enjoying it. And thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for joining me. So take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Happy decluttering. I can't wait to see what you do. And bye for now.